Hi, I'm Nerida Conway. Welcome to chefmasterclasses.com. I'm here today in the Yarra Valley. It is a glorious day. This is one of my favourite places ever, at Bortoli's Winery and Locale Restaurant with Chef Adam Mead. How are you, Adam?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you so much for helping me out today. I'm very excited because one of our beautiful members, Eloise Hunter, has sent me an email in asking for some help. Now, she's having a dinner party just for some friends. There's no special occasion or anything, but she'd like to do a 4-course degustation with match wines that is actually delicious and really special, but not crazily hard. What have you come up with for me for course number 1?
Okay, so basically when we talk about degustations or menus that flow and go together, we want to start off with something that's a little bit light. So we're going to start with the caramelised pear and goat cheese mousse salads. And actually the key to this, as with a lot of recipes, just making sure you've got everything ready to go. So you've got your ingredients all weighed out. So we've got some cream here that we've separated into a few different vessels. We'll go through that in a minute. We just need to whip this cream first, and that's the first step. So we've finished whipping the cream. That just needs to be quite a firm peak, and we'll fold that in as the last step. So in the meantime, we can actually just keep that in the fridge. So we've got a food processor. We're just going to put that goat's cheese in the food processor. So we'll just add a small amount of cream as well.
Okay.
Then we're just going to blend that until it's smooth. Once that's smooth, we can just leave it there for a minute. And the next step is we've got a small amount of gelatin that we've had on ice here. Just to bloom. Okay. Or to soften.
Now, is that just a gelatin sheet?
It's a gelatin sheet. It's actually 3/4 of a gelatin sheet in this quantity. If you've got a specific measurement of gelatin and you put it in water, it may be warm, it starts to dissolve, it's going to affect the consistency of your final product. So you don't want it to dissolve? You want it to be soft, but you want to have obviously the exact amount of gelatin that you put in there, not have some gelatin that's dissolving in lukewarm water. So next step, we're going to heat up a small amount of cream just to dissolve that gelatin. So as soon as you start to see some bubbles in that cream, that's enough and you can turn it off. You're just going to squeeze out the excess water from the gelatin and add it to that small amount of cream. So we just want to make sure that that gelatin has completely dissolved. There's nothing worse than a piece of gelatin in your mousse. So we did actually separate a small amount of cream there, so we can combine that back with our cold cream that hasn't been whipped. So the next stage, we just want that on ice to cool down so the gelatin will start to set.
Could you put it in the fridge instead?
Yeah, you can put it in the fridge. I mean, you don't actually, it's not a key step, the ice, it's just that chefs, we tend to cool everything on ice. We want everything to cool down, you know, as quick as we can. It's just a habit from a food safety point of view. So the goat's cheese goes in with the cream first. And then we're folding all that together. And if it cools down too quickly, you'll notice that it is quite difficult to get it to work smoothly through. Really, it's just about bringing it down. For us, we want to bring it down so it sets quickly and that's it, job done. We're just going to fold in the cream. So to finish this, we're just going to add a tiny bit of lemon juice, a little squeeze, a little bit of salt, and that will just bring out the flavour that's there. Gorgeous. And that will just go in the fridge to set.
How long will it take, roughly, to set?
It would only take a couple of hours to set entirely. Now, you could make it actually in the afternoon of the same day if you wanted to leave things to the last minute. But yeah, it will last 5 or 6 days in the fridge, so you can do it in advance. And, you know, it's something that you can use for anything, really. That
looks beautiful. So, into the fridge, and then you're going to show me how to make the rest of the dish?
That's right.
Great.
First step is the pear. So we said caramelised pear, so...
Love pear.
So we're just going to cut that, basically each half into 4. Just using a small knife, we'll just take that centre core away. You don't want a pear that's too soft. As soon as you apply heat, it's just going to fall apart. Put that in a pan with a little bit of butter, just to get a small amount of colour on it, just give you that extra flavour. Okay, so once we've got a little bit of colour on the pear, we just remove those from the heat. And then we'll start to assemble the salad.
Great.
Okay, so the whitloaf, we're just going to slice that quite finely. So we're just going to combine the ingredients. Okay, so we've got the pear, and we tend to work in 3s in a restaurant or odd numbers. It's a lot easier to make something look good on the plate, trust me, when it's in odd numbers, right? So 3, 5, 7s. So a little bit of whitloaf, your favourite, watercress, we've got just fresh flat leaf parsley, okay, the sorrel, some walnuts.
Love them.
Which we can just crush as we drop them into the bowl there.
And you didn't need to toast them or anything like that?
I did actually toast these.
Okay.
Here we've got some of our dehydrated pear.
Yep, beautiful.
And then we've got some of the pickled carrot. And that will just give us some nice colour and balance of flavour. We'll just add some olive oil. Some nice flake salt. And then we're just going to mix that, and then we're ready to plate it up.
Fantastic.
You know, it's all about contrast of textures, contrast of flavour, having the right balance. And then the last two ingredients are our goat cheese mousse, which we've had in the fridge, and then we can finish it with the balsamic vinegar. So as Leanne said, the Rococo Blanc de Blanc will go beautifully with this entree, and something quite light just to get you started for your evening.
Personally, I think that goes with everything. But anyway, I could stay on that all night, but anyway.
So,
thank you. And look, just the colours even work, you know?
Everything works together.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for entree.
Yep.
And looking forward to
Ready
your
for the next course.